how are you? I hope your day goes nothing short of amazing as it should go. How are you feeling? Happy Saturday. So, you guys, the Jazzathon continues. The web of lies gets thicker and dustier. And with that being said, let's get into this conversation, if you will. Okay, so starting off with Dust in Basketball, she went live. It was a mess, per usual. And her fake supporters continued to call people negative for simply sharing their opinion and giving constructive criticism. So what I want to do is go ahead and share some comments from our friends over here because we can't all be haters. Yes, Niche Brown Girl, I'm sure she did mention that, but we all know she only cares about Chris. That is it. That is all. When it comes to her children, they are put on the back burner. And I'm glad you said it, girl, because Chris comes with nothing but a prayer and a Nike shirt. Don Smith, you are so right. Everyone called BS a long time ago. I don't know what she means by she does everything for them because I don't see her doing much. And the water table, yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. The water table, big question mark at the end. She doesn't do any educational activities with these children. We all know this, but now, she's practicing ABCs with Ava. Let's see how far that goes. Kudos to her. And the fact that you said that they were going to be at Mama Neckbone's house in the yard chasing Neckbones and Bubbles, girl, when I read that, I literally lost it. You are hilarious. Patrice Slater Lee, friend. Jazz is always dry begging. We know that is exactly what is going on. And I think at this point, Bentley is fully aware of the fact that he will no longer have that food that he had initially. He will now be eating canned food and bones of neck bones. Dime chick, I have to agree. At this point, her name is Jasmine Day Excuses Dukes. I mean, I don't know if Walmart would allow it. I don't think she frequents Walmart as much as HEB, but HEB at this point, they're like, yes, you are our most valued customer. We set you up a nice little table with decorations included over by the neck bones. Enjoy. Happy birthday, twins. Love HEB. Santana Williams, you are right on the money, girl, because you are what we call a great mother making it happen. Unfortunately, there is no comparison when it comes to you and Jazz because sis just will not get it together. It is that simple. I honestly think at this point she just cannot. And be careful mentioning your job because we all know she has something against people with 9 to 5s. Mommy loves Gigi. I have to agree with you, but the only thing I must say is I don't think she's doing much keeping of her money because Jazz is just not a saver. She has proven that many times here on this platform. I mean, she begged family members, church members, subscribers, and supporters, whatever you want to call them. She always has her hand out. So I don't think she's much of a saver. But you are absolutely right when you say that she spends money on unnecessary items because that is all she does, from neck bones to Nike to girl meat to burn up. Just a bunch of BS that is so unnecessary. She isn't frugal at all. And honestly, if anyone needs to be frugal, it's her. Nettie, at this point, we are all wasting our breath because we all know the only thing she cares about is taking care of Chris. That is it, and that is all. She is going to continue to take care of this grown ass man, regardless of what anyone says. And That's on her. The only one who is going to suffer are her children and her. Mommy loves Gigi. Everyone was absolutely correct. It is so sad. According to Jazz, 3 year olds just don't care about birthdays. And we all know that is absolutely ridiculous. And as far as her supporters go, let them continue to be stupid and be used because clearly that's what they enjoy doing. Yes, she made sure Chris had the most exquisite and exclusive Dollar General birthday that anyone would ever have. I mean, from the plastic roses to the two $40 thought payments, which equaled 80 that she placed in his card. Sis went in. I mean, she put an effort with a capital E. The children would never, they would never get that. Yes, LOL. We all said the same thing, and I am really, honestly, and truly shocked that she didn't fight hard enough to prove us wrong. Anne Marie, I actually said the same thing. I'm like, wow, Jazz is looking really, radiant these days. I'm like, she must have an updated skincare routine, or maybe she got some products for her face from a wizard because there is no way. But yeah, she did look good. And as far as her not caring for her kids with any of the money she receives, I am no longer shocked. That is her MO. That is it. That is all. Exactly, Jessica. This girl had plenty of time to prepare for their birthdays, but she decided not to because she chooses to continuously care for a grown, thick, voluptuous man. KT, girl, I would hope not, but you know what? When I think to myself and as I continuously analyze her behavior, I really feel like she's trying to hold on to her coins in the hopes that her supporters will foot the bill for everything. It is so sad. Thank you. I don't think she's doing much coin holding because sis is still broke. And it was this comment right here from me, friends. I said, well, damn, why don't we all start placing bets and become millionaires because Jazz never disappoints? Quick little disclaimer, friends. If you hear barking, I am so sorry. There is a pit bull with Timberland boots on outside of my house, and he is not with the shits today. Sorry. Free Bentley. Shari, she is going to say the same thing up until all of those children are at least 47 years of age because she simply just does not want to do anything for them. It is that simple. Sis is sad. Neil, as you know, as I said, I couldn't have said it better myself. You speak nothing but facts. And what stuck out to me, one of the things that stuck out to me the most, is the fact that she takes food out of her children's mouth to put in the mouth or the pockets of a overgrown man. And it is absolutely disgusting to me. She has no pride, she has no shame. This is Jazz for you. Moon goddess, it could all have been so simple, but she just does not want to put in any extra effort when it comes to her children, and she shows us this time after time. Yet she had no problem hopping in that time machine to drive over to the dollar store to give Chris the most exclusive Dollar General birthday. And that is the part that makes me mad. See, Bar, this is why I love my friends so much because you guys are hip to game. You refuse to let these people insult your intelligence with the foolery, and I love it. Of course, we all know the only reason why she later bought it on Amazon is because one of her supporters who pities her purchased it for her. It is like mind blowing to me that these people continuously support her and take care of her and her children when she still hasn't even given back. Reb, she is literally the epitome of a poor man's mentality. I have been saying this for so long. You are right on the money. You hit the nail on the head. Thank you for this comment. I hope she's reading each and every one of you guys' comments because she could learn a lot. Brown baby doll, sad is the only word to describe her, friends. It is a sad shame. That is all I can say. Lay, as you know, I couldn't agree with you more, girl. She had the opportunity to have such a lit vlog and make her children happy simultaneously. But nope, look who we're talking about. What do we expect, right? And she is fully aware that it does not take a lot of money to celebrate someone, especially your children, and show your appreciation because let's be honest, she spent $80.70 on Chris's birthday, and you couldn't tell me that wasn't in the finest hotel. That's what it looked like. Okay, friend, that is all of the comments I can share on this video. Please let me know what you think down below about me sharing your knowledge because you guys continuously drop gems and share your knowledge and people can learn from it. I myself learned from it. Thank you guys so much. Your voice needs to be heard and your messages need to be read. Let me know what you think. Let's move on. Okay, moving on to the thick web of lies that most people only have in their attics and in their attics only. This discussion is going to be brief. It is going to be short, just like all of the relationships in that person's life. Let's talk about it, friends. Okay, guys, so the cobweb went live only to bait her supporters into becoming members within 10 minutes so they can get all of the tea, which is about Brandon. Who cares about Brandon? Brandon is old news, vintage. Well, we like vintage, but not like Brandon vintage. She continued to bait her supporters into becoming members right away because she has exclusive tea. Basically, a conversation that she recorded and wants to leak of her and Brandon. Nobody cares. You guys already spilled the beans. You did and he did. There is no more tea. There is only crumpets left. Crumpets and crumbs, okay? So moving along, because we know that tea ain't about nothing, her and her supporters go on to continuously attack this woman throughout the rest of the live until she decided to block her only because she was simply sharing her opinion. And this is what we talk about with these people. You cannot take constructive criticism. Check out the comment, okay? It was nothing bad. Okay, so first of all, Barbara started off really polite. She said, "Hi, how are you?" She said, "Can I ask you a question?" And then she proceeded to ask this very valid question. How are you hustling backwards? How do you go from a house to an apartment and live? I want to know. The people want to know because not the big boss who just purchased a home, which we all know is complete crap. But that's for another time because I don't have the energy for the lies. Like, liar, liar, grandma drawers on fire at this point, okay? But yeah, after this woman asked her very valid question, Liv and her supporters went in on her. They were so disrespectful. They literally were fixated on bullying this woman for the rest of the live only because she asked a simple question. I think this is because Liv is uncomfortable in her own skin. She cannot face the music. Sis is big mad because she knows it's true. She knows she's hustling backwards. She knows that her foot is in her mouth, and that is why she cannot take people asking valid questions or giving constructive criticism. It is so sad. Like, grow up. So she felt the need to mention and explain that she could no longer do it. She had to get out of the contract so she could get her $13,000 back because her husband was no longer there. He was in Texas with a thick, brown woman. And it was way too much going on with the house, and she just couldn't handle it. Not the boss. The boss couldn't handle it. If I were banking on an uncertain amount of monthly income, I would have opted out of the contract as well. Give me my 13 back. I need that. And that's the problem with you people. You continuously bite off more than you can chew, and you end up with your foot right back in your mouth, or at least right back in your hand. I think that this is all just a mess. And it is all a scheme for content. It's like, if I'm not talking about Gerard, I have to talk about Brandon. If I'm not talking about Brandon, I have to discuss the fact that I purchased a home, which I did not. It is just annoying at this point, friends. I am completely done with this video at this point. With that being said, friends, you already know the vibes. Like what you like, comment and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will talk to you down below and in the next video.